Do you have envelopes? Lots of envelopes? Or maybe you don't have any, so you're going to make some. We are working on the letter E for Stashbuster, and today we're working with envelopes, making beautiful embellishments. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I pulled out some envelopes, and so that's what we're going to work with today. Or maybe you don't have any envelopes, so you're going to make your own. So we've got a couple of those as well. And so let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things I wanted to show you was I had taken, this is a Hallmark envelope, and I've opened it up, and I have used this for a template several times because it does fit on an 8.5 by 11 paper. So for a template, I just go around and just trace around the outside edges, and then I'm able to cut it and then crease it at the places. Okay, so we're going to make a double tuck. Okay, and we're going to do this, we're going to put this little guy across there. Close it. Okay. And I want this to stay it's like no matter what we do, because it's been avocado dyed and the paper has stretched. So I'm going to go ahead and close it this way. I was going to do a double tuck, but I just, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll put this inside. Okay. And we'll do a different kind of double pocket. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here on this piece, so this will stay down right here. Okay. Okay, so now what we have is we have a little pocket here, and we have our big pocket here. And so that is a way to refold your envelope. Now you can leave it up like this and maybe add in, you know, a colorful piece. That might be kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I'll get into the fairy tale book. I took from here to put in the fairy tale book. I guess we can take from the fairy tale book. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put glue around here. And I'm going to make this a place for a tag or something to go. Okay, and I'm just going to put this inside there. Okay. If you can go down further, then go ahead. If you have a piece like that's this thick, that might be better. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go around. Like that. And so one of the large tags might fit in here. I don't know where they went. I do have these large tags. Will one of these fit in here? If I cut it down a little bit. But it could also go behind it. So if this was a tuck space, this large card could go behind it. I found those in my stash. So, so we've done one thing here. Okay, we've added this. And so we want to go ahead and add something else. I think, you know what, let's go ahead and we've got some of our large washi. We haven't used that in a little while. So let's go ahead and tear it out. you've been around here for a while, you know that I like to tear things. And I want to welcome all of the new, we have had a lot of new people watching in the last couple of weeks. So welcome, and I hope you'll stick around. Don't forget to go ahead and, ooh, I like that, to go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel. We just hit 14,000 subscribers, so we're going to have something fun happening pretty soon. I have to get past the market that I'm involved in next week. So once we get past that. So this was the one of the pages. It's scrap, okay? It's scrap. And you know what? We can go ahead and pull that around the side. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll put glue on this whole thing. So this technically is a digital page, you guys. It's a digital scrap that I'm using right here. So don't forget about your digital scraps can be used too. Remember, you are to use 5 full pages of Dear Julie Julie digitals at least in your challenge journals. These, again, this is for the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge is what I am making my elements for. Now I only need 1 envelope element where the envelope is the base. So if I don't need to use all these in this journal, then I'll be putting them in another one, hopefully for the market. Okay, so there was a straight line over here, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, I was gonna we line it up here. Yeah. Okay. Love it. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Okay. Got that. So what else do we have up here? Of course, we have some more of our little stamps. This one is one that has a little bit of an opening. I think we can go ahead and stamp on this. We've been using the little Paris cancellation stamp for these little ones. Okay. There we go. And we'll put that in there, and we'll save that because we might be able to use it. Just never know. Okay, so we've added digital, we've added washi, and now we're adding digital, and we did stamp on this. So we've got our paper up here. So we are good on at least 3 additions. Okay, so remember, we are to do 3 additions. I kind of like those words right there. I don't want to, so I think I'll put this here. Okay, and that opens up. Okay, so there's our first envelope, and it is open and ready for a journaling card, or maybe like a trifold. And again, it can be a tuck space, it can be a pocket. You could put glue across here and up here, put it in, and have a double tuck up here, a little double tuck. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with that. But that is my first envelope idea for today. And so let's move on to the next one. So for the next one, we have our little CD envelope. Okay? So we have a little tiny CD envelope. And you saw we did a CD envelope in the video the other day where we covered it with like that kind of paper. I think this time I want to use something else. I have tissue, okay? This was in I've been going through my Mary Kay stuff, and this was in there. It had a bag, and then it had this tissue. You know what? Let's go ahead and stamp underneath here. We'll stamp the daffodil underneath this. So I'm going to do a couple of things with windows, giving you a couple of ideas of things that you can do when you have a window pocket. Okay, so let's see, if we go, we'll just put it on there. And we'll put one down here. Let's grab that again. Try not to get it on my table. Okay. So there's that. And then we have the Paris one that we've been using. So if we go ahead and put that there. And we did stamp similar to this on the sticker background paper, right? But the one other thing is we had the picked raspberries distress ink on it as well. Okay, so what I'm thinking is going ahead and putting pieces of the tissue on here. Okay. So the other day I was thinking that it's time to do my living room, and I do it in orange. And one of the things that I pull out is I have several bottles and jars and little candle holders and things that the kids made, where they used a tissue paper in, like, I think it was summer school or Sunday school. And I was just thinking the other day about taking those out, and it reminded me, and I was like, oh, I could use tissue paper. And wouldn't you know, the next day I found this mauve colored pink tissue paper, and I was like, well, I can use that. And so that was pretty cool, I thought. Okay. And I just have the one color, but I think it'll be fine for what we're doing. Okay, I think we can layer it. What do you think? So, yeah, so another way of going around a window, and I'll try and remember when I take those out to show them to you. You know, my oldest is almost 40. So they're old. The jars, I'm talking about, the jars are old. Okay. Okay, so just putting it around the edge. making us a pretty little pink CD envelope. Okay, so CD envelope. Today is envelope day. So have you done this? Have you gone around a window with the tissue paper? So the envelope is our base, which is the requirement. And, oh, there's one. That should work. Okay, got a little piece here. Let's go ahead and put a piece on there. Okay, and a piece on there. Okay, so you can go up a little higher. Look, this is like a ballerina pink color. I like it. Okay, so we've stamped on it, and now we're adding the tissue. We're going to need to do one other thing to satisfy the requirements for the challenge. Okay. Okay, so I went over the edge here, so I need to put this down. So, there we go. There we go. So there you go. We have our little envelope. I'm going to go ahead like we did before, and I'm going to cut this down and fold it and put it inside. Okay, just like we did in the Craft With Me video the other day. It makes the top stronger, but I don't want to get any glue on the other side. So just flip it over and close it up in there. Okay, and you can cut a little piece with your punch. Okay. So there's that. So we have this little piece here that is left from the washi. And you know, like to use all the pieces. Use it all. Okay, so we're going to come and put this right up against the edge. So we have our 3 items. There we go. We stamped. We added the tissue, and we added this. So there is our envelope idea using a little CD envelope. I got that from, of course, Spectrum Art Creations. Okay, so next I have the large envelope, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to do the envelope like E at Scrapbooking with Eve did. I really like this this idea of the flippy envelope. Okay, but we have a window pocket this time. So I'm going to show you another way of clearing out your window. Okay, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and go down on that side. Come over to this side and go down. Okay, so our flip already has paper. Okay, it already has paper. I like that. I think I'm gonna leave it like that, except for that I'm gonna try and straighten our pocket out. So I'm gonna line it up with this right here. Okay, so there's our flippy flap pocket, and we have our window. So now we're gonna flip this back up, and I want something that is more neutral that I can use in case this journal is, look, we've got another piece. In case this journal is full. Oh, this might be kind of cool. Okay, so this is a ledger that was, oh, I love that. That was given to me by Terry. It flew all the way over the pond to get to me, and I love this ledger. Okay, we're going to go up to the edge and over here. This is how I measure. That's how I measure. Okay, I'll be cutting it all the way across because I don't want any L papers hanging around. Okay, that's ripped right there. So we're going to go ahead and go like that. And that gives me that full piece. Easy to maneuver and take care of. We'll come over to where I pinched this one and come down. I have that piece that can be something. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Well, I hope this works. It should. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use, this is the same thing. It's a chase envelope. And if we go ahead and fold it there, then I can get an idea of where my, you know what? Look at this. You guys, you know what you can do. I'm going to take the window out of it. It's all mushy anyway. Okay, so I'm going to take the window out of this. This is going to give me a template that I can use over and over again. And so we're going to put it like this. Okay. And this is the side I want, or is this the side I want on the front? I think I want this. Let me see. Okay, so this or this. I'm going to do this. We're going to lose the numbers, but then I'll have the numbers for something else. Okay, so we're going to take this. Both of them are facing up. I'm going to put this in the fold of my thing here. You know what? Little insurance here. Okay. I'm going to lightly, you know what? I don't even need to do that. Okay. Okay, so we have our paper clip attached for insurance, and I'm going to go ahead and you could do this a couple of different ways. One of them is you could just take out your little trusty, oh wow, look what I found. I found it one of those envelopes. Your mat, your cutting mat, and a sharp X-Acto knife, and a ruler. My steel ruler would be really nice to have right now. Okay, I do have it. Okay, I am not going to go up to the edge. I'm going to go in a little bit. Okay. come over to the other side. We have that pink line there. Yeah, perfect. Pink line. Should we keep the pink line? I don't know if it's pink line on the other side. Probably. Usually they are, right? Okay, we start right there. We end right there. Okay. Go ahead and cut that. Okay. And then turn. So I can use this template since this is an envelope I use all the time if I want to cut them like this. I kind of like the other way, the way that I showed you in the live video. I also had done that for the VIP. I think we did the... Okay, so I have this that has the numbers. I love that. I have this piece that is cut out. And we can move on. Okay, put your tools back where they go so that they're there when you need them next time. And somewhere around here we have our envelope. There it is. Okay, so did it work? Look at there. Look at there. And how easy was that? So if you're distressing, you'll want to distress your sides right now. We'll go ahead and I'm going to glue this on. I'm not going to leave any pockets or anything this time. So we have some old vintage vintage ledger here, and the envelope is a bank envelope. So just try and put it on here so that it's centered-ish. Okay, and then this can come down. And I think the only way that I'm going to do a pocket is I'm going to go ahead and just close the two sides on this. So it could have like a little tuck spot up there. So you could tuck a little something in there. I do want this to stay down. So this can be really fun because whatever we put in here is going to show through the window. Okay, so like we did the CD envelope yesterday's, day before yesterday, the craft with me the other day, and the card shows through the window. So there's that. Okay, so okay, so what can we add to this one? I'm really liking the big washi. Of course, there we are with the cactus again. There we are with the cactus again. This is the one that says wine flies when you're having fun. Okay, and then we'll come around here. I think adding yellow roses to this is pretty generic. I mean, there's a lot of things that I do that could have yellow roses. I'm just thinking that I probably have enough ephemera for this journal. Tomorrow we're going to be doing round, so we'll be making embellishments using round bases. Okay, so there's that. And heck, you know, don't need to leave this sitting here. We can go ahead and put this up here. Okay, so we've added washi. added paper, a paper covering, added washi. I think we can add a piece of tissue over here. I think that would be kind of cool. We need to do, or not need to, but we should add some tissue to a couple of things, because that way you get the whole, you get the look all through the, you know, the cohesive look all through the journal. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Okay. Okay, so a little piece of tissue there. Fold that over. Maybe a piece over here. And you see we've got the straight edge. Just really, really helps. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll go up, down. So we've got our weight happening. Got, so putting these on opposite corners. Okay. So really simple, and it's a way to add some of the color that we are using. Scissors. I don't know where the ones I was using went. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll leave this because we can add something to that depending on, I'm going to go ahead, I put that little piece of washi, I put it under. Okay. Looking around. I don't want to, I want to keep it kind of generic. Yeah, those are, I think that we should wait on the word because we don't know what journal this is going to go in. Okay, but we've added washi, we added tissue, we added our paper. So we have our 3 items, and we have our little flippy envelope. I love those. I just think that those are one of the funnest things that I've seen. So really have enjoyed making those. So next I'm going to pull out my little cutter, and let's see, we need an envelope. So our numbers start down here. Okay, this one's 3.5. And this one is 4. Okay, so you know, sometimes I go by the size of my paper, and I don't know if there are any 4x4. Yeah, there's no 4x4s. So we'll just go, that was left over after I used the other part. So we're just going to go with the 3.5 by 3.5, and that starts on 2 1/8. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and line that up. This is the mini envelope punch board. I love it because I love little things. I think they're fun. I can't see it. There it is. I don't know. I haven't used it very much for it to already have messed up like that. Oh, wonder if we can just do that each time. We'll try that and see if that will work. If we just can move that each time. There we go. We'll just plop that. Okay, so that gives us a little tiny envelope. And then we can go ahead and make it. You could go ahead and make it into an envelope like what we used earlier. I think it would be fun to have just like a fun little envelope with like a little note in it. I'm going to cut this because I want it bigger than it would round. on the other side of that has a corner rounder, but it's small, and so I wanted it to round that bigger. Okay, so we're just going to make this into a little envelope, and I think we'll do the same thing here. Okay, and what if, okay, so if we do this, we can just put that in there. Okay, now for the outside, we're going to want to close it with something. Oh, we've got another one that, let's see if we can do this. Nope. Okay. You know, last time I went ahead and I put something across, and that worked really well. So what if we do that? Or we could put the stamp on its side. That's what we're going to do. And when I put this in, it's going to be an embellishment. I'm not going to put it so that you put it in and out of something. Okay? But that would be fun to have one that would go in and out of something. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, am I putting it on the wrong side? No. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on the inside and up just a little bit on the side with the stamp. Lean it over and hold it. And that should be enough that it will hold it down. Okay. I think we can go ahead and, where is bottom paper? But we can go ahead and cancel that stamp. Okay. Well, we can cancel it on there like it was a stamp, right? Sure. No, I think we should. No, we don't want to use that. Okay, like that. Okay, so we masked it. We kept it so that the stamp didn't go onto the actual envelope. Okay. So we've made our envelope. It's our base. It has this on it. I love that. Okay. It's going to be an embellishment. So let's go ahead and we've stamped it. So 1, 2. We've got cactus, cactus, cactus. They're everywhere. There's cactus everywhere on this thing. We could go with the word daisy, the golden word daisy that's on the pink rose. Tom is home, so the cats are telling him that they want to eat now. They think that because he's home. Okay, oop. Did you see that? Oh well. I wrinkled it. It won't stick as well. If you pick it up, it's not going to stick as well. So there's Daisy. And we have the stamp and that. And now this, you can open it up and you have this little note inside. And I was just thinking, what if we go ahead and take out the daffodil and the canceled stamp like we've been using. Okay, so that. And that. There you go. That way our little thing on the inside has a little bit of something going on. Now we can also take this little piece and okay. We're gonna put glue around this, around the outside of that. We'll put that in the top up here. Okay, and this piece can come up, and there can be something in here. Keep this coupon too long. Darn, that would have been perfect. A little stamp. There you go. Okay. So there, that's in there. Comes up, and we've got that. Okay. That can go in there. That can go in there. There you go. Okay. So we have one more, and it's one of my favorites. We're going to take 3 envelopes. We're going to close these 3 envelopes. So glue, glue, close. Glue, glue, close. And these are vintage. Vintage or old. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to go like this. Make sure they're closed. Go ahead and cut them. Just sliver off the top, giving us our opening. Open, open, open. Okay, we're going to turn these over. So this one's going to go this way. That one's going to stay. Okay, and that one's going to stay. Okay, so we're going to go across the bottom and up the middle. Put this one, you want envelope back to back on the first one. Okay, back to back on the first one. Line it up with the bottom and the sides, because the top can be recut. Bottoms and sides cannot. Okay, so there's that. Then you're going to take this one, check where your top is. Okay, so this is your top. Make sure that it's sealing, that it's drying. Okay, and you're going to go across the bottom on the envelope side, so the flap side, and you are going to also go at the middle. We're making accordion pocket. You probably already knew that. Okay, in there, and there. Okay, and there. And that's going to give us an accordion pocket once it dries. You'll see that you have the the flat side on both sides, but you want to make sure that when you open it, you have the flat side there. So it goes flat side, envelope, envelope flat side, envelope flat side. That's just my preference, but it makes it easier to put things in and out of it. It also looks nicer. Now we are going to want to put something on the front here. I think we'll use the tissue paper again. Okay, because I can use that if I don't use it in this journal, I can use it in another one that is like pink themed. Glue stick might have been a better idea. Because you're going to see all that. Well, we can see what we can do about that. Just get it on there. Just get it on there before the glue dries. Okay. I wonder, you know what? I pulled out my water pen. I wonder if we can use it on this. Probably if we went on the other side, huh? Not the side that has the, you go on this side. Yeah. Yeah, the other day when I was doing something, somebody goes, "Why don't you use a water pen?" I was like, oh, you know me and having water in my craft room. I was like, oh, well, so I went ahead and put water in it the other day, and then, sorry, I don't remember who it was that gave the suggestion, but that particular day I wanted to show you that technique. I really like that technique, and it doesn't require any water. Okay. Do it while it's wet, apparently. Okay, so I have the Jane Davenport one. I think I got it either at Michael's or Joann's, and I've had it for quite a while. But sometimes that's how it works around here. It takes me a while to use my new tools. Get them in the regimen. Okay, I'm going to put the bottom one. I wanted to glue the bottom one up if I could. So, okay, so the bottom got glued up. Okay, so, okay, there's that. And let's see. I mean, heck, we're on pink roses. I think I have stuff to do a rose journal. I mean, I have stuff already ready that I could probably make it and have it ready pretty quickly. So if we put that on and go to the one edge. If I need it in this journal, it will work in this journal, the journal I'm working on also. Remember, you only need one of each element, and I'm showing you several ideas using each element. Okay, I think I want to put this one over on the other side. Okay, so there's tissue washi. washi stamp. Go with the big cancellation stamp. That one does say Paris on the stamp. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think the other thing that might be kind of cool. Go ahead and put a little tab in here. Sometimes I'll put it on the paper that is going in here. Let me see if I can get this to straighten out. Tell it who's boss. You know what? I think we can go ahead and use glue. I think staple is just gonna mess it up in there. Okay. See if we can straighten it out. Okay, so there's one. This will be the other one. Two. And we do have a little bit more here. Got to straighten it out though. Tell it who's the boss. Okay. So a little file. That's what you've got here. This might be kind of fun to put in like the front of a journal even. Okay. So there's our little accordion. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess. I'll be right back. And here we go. This is what we made today. We made this envelope. This was from a Hallmark envelope. And I showed you that you could trace around it and make your own template with an envelope that you already have. We folded it up differently. Instead of folding it with the flap here and this flap and having that over here, we folded the two inside. Now that doesn't always work, but it worked on this one, knowing that I was going to go ahead and cover this with things in this area because it doesn't exactly match up. We went ahead and added some paper on the inside here, so this is decorated as well as the front. So when we put something in there, you'll be able to see this. Now we could go ahead and go around that, and I still might, with some decorative scissors. I think that might be kind of pretty. Or even like a lace punch and go around with the white lace around the outside. It depends on what journal this ends up in. I think this is, actually it's got this on here. This one's going to probably go in the main journal. This could go in, you could put it in as a tip-in. You would have all that journaling space and this pocket. It also could go in like this. And but I think that would be really cool to put it in as a journaling space. If I do that, then I might need to do something with this, and that's fine. Maybe some of that tissue paper. Right up there. Okay, we added the digital here and the little digital. So added washi and the little stamp here. So we added at least our 3 things, and there you go. So the next thing we made was our Flippy Pocket, like E at Scrapbooking with Me. and we went ahead and I used a template. We took the window out of the same type of envelope, and I cut it with my X-Acto knife and my my cutting pad. Then we added this to the front of the envelope. It was a bank envelope, and added the washi here and here, and the tissue here and here. And remember, we cut it longer than we would normally for a pocket, and it gave us the library pocket look with this fun little flap. And with our fun little flap, we can also add something in here. This doesn't match, but you know, can have something go in here and have that be a tuck spot. Okay, so I thought that was kind of fun and kind of different. So little Flippy Pocket. Next we have our Accordion Pocket, and that's one we just made, and we used 3 envelopes for this. And this can go in your journal. It can go throughout, or it can be put in stationery. You can have it going so it has another pocket. It can be a tuck, and so it would be a tuck, and you would still have your 3 pockets to fill up with fun things. Okay, so that is 3. And then we did our little miniature CD envelope. And with this one, I would probably, once I decide which journal, it's probably going to go in this one because it's got the daffodils, but maybe not. I would probably, like I talked about for the other one, put something back here and back that so that this little thing is taking, it's given a different job. Okay, so CD envelope, and then we have our little miniature envelope that we made, and it has the stamp, the digital stamp, then the rubber stamp, and we attached the digital stamp. When I cut it out, I cut it to be like a little booklet, but it made the little closure here for the envelope. And then inside we have the little scrap, and we've stamped on it, and we've given it a top tuck here. You can still write on all that if you wanted to, and that will just hide away in here. There you go. Okay, so probably these 2 will go in my journal for sure, and then these may go in another one. This one depending on if we have room. So so our little CD, remember we collaged the tissue paper around the circle. That gave us another way of doing a window and still having the opening. So I think that these were really fun. We have the tissue on the front of this one, the washi tape, the washi stamp, and then we stamped a cancellation stamp, and then added the tabs. So we have at least our three things there. This was for the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. There's still plenty of time for you to go ahead and join us in the challenge. It's probably one of the easiest that we've done. It's different, but it's been a lot of fun. And remember, you only have to make one of these embellishments. Well, today I did 5. Most of them have been 5. And that is so that I can give you a variety of ideas, and I can make a whole video. I want to remind you that any day now we will have the information for the collab. Yes, any day. So, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. And this one, doesn't it open? It did. I guess it doesn't open anymore. That's okay. I broke it. guess it could be like a little pocket now. I don't know. Okay, now let me remember how to do this.